I do what I can to try to maintain proper oral dental health, brushing and flossing daily, and going to see the dentist a couple of times a year. And for the last few years, I've actually been using an electric toothbrush to try to help keep my teeth cleaner, but I've never actually stepped up the tech from just a standard electric toothbrush. So today I thought we might try something a little different. This is something I purchased on my own, not sponsored or anything. It's just something I was curious about. There was a coupon. It's tech. I thought I'd go for it. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Oral-B Genius 8000 rechargeable toothbrush. Now, how is this a piece of tech, you might be asking? Because it's not just a toothbrush, it's not just an electric toothbrush, it's a Bluetooth smart toothbrush. This thing pairs up with an app on your phone. It's got a smart charger that it comes with that will actually charge up your cell phone. Lots of really cool features. Will it make my teeth healthier? Will it make them better? That remains to be seen. But just looking at some of the things the app can do, hopefully this will make a difference. So opening the box up, this didn't actually open the box, but you can see some of the stuff about it. You can actually see the toothbrush handle in here, a place to stick your phone and all that other stuff. Let's actually open the box though. There comes everything. Now I should probably mention before we get too far into this is like the top of the line in the Oral-B system. Other brands are available, other versions of this toothbrush are available. This one just has loads and loads of features and actually had some sort of tech built into it, so I thought it was very appropriate. So inside of the box, here's one of the sort of main pieces of kit, as it were. This is the travel case, the carrying case, the charger, the battery, the everything. So once you open it up, you can put the handle in here for traveling. You can store the additional brush heads over here. You can sort of see right here, this has a little logo of a smartphone on it, so if you leave this open while you're brushing your teeth, you should be able to stick your phone down in this little slot. But there's also a little protrusion here in the case where when you put the handle in, that's going to do the charging for you. And you can see by looking at the end here, aside from all this plastic, this is where the wall plug will plug in. There's an LED and a USB port. So as I've alluded to multiple times now, in addition to being able to charge your toothbrush, this is going to be able to charge your phone for you while you're traveling. Pretty cool. Over on this side, you've got the toothbrush handle itself. We'll come back to this in a minute, but it's just got a couple of buttons. Charging port here on the bottom, bunch of different lights on it and indicators and whatnot. Get a handy dandy little user guide and all sorts of documentation and coupons, things to get you started. Of course, you get your wall charger, which if you can see it there is going to output 12 volts at 400 milliamps. And I don't see it mentioned anywhere else what the USB port's gonna output, so I'll look into that. You also get this extremely handy dandy mirror mount. So this has a suction cup on it. It's just gonna clamp down onto your mirror, and then this opens up to accept your phone. So you can technically put your phone up on the mirror in front of you if you don't want to leave it in the case, so you can see what it is you're doing while you're brushing using their app. Comes with a grand total of 3 brush heads, each one being slightly different. According to this little booklet, this thing here is where your charging base will go, and that can only lead me to believe it does also come with a home charger. So you just pluck these two things together, run the cable out the back, so you've got your home everyday charger, and then also your travel charger that you can use for your phone and everything. That's a pretty well-rounded system if you ask me. And actually included in this little guide, it shows you what the different brush heads are. There's 5 different ones. 3 were included. So this first one is the cross-action brush head. It's the most advanced is what it says. There's the 3D white brush head, and then the sensitive brush head. And a little while later, we are back. I went ahead and let the handle charge for a little while. Actually charged it in the travel case, so the travel case should have some charge in it as well. It does feel a little bit warm at the bottom, but not too bad. I also went ahead and installed the Oral-B app on my phone. If I go ahead and open that up, you can see there, now it's asking, do you have an Oral-B brush with Bluetooth connectivity? Yes, I do. It says press the power button to turn it on, and now it's asking for location. Sure. So we'll press the power button. Found the toothbrush. I think you heard that. It said it found the toothbrush. It's now connecting to it. And it does have the Bluetooth light on here, and it is showing full bars for battery. And it is syncing previous sessions, even though there shouldn't be any. It says choose a custom color for your smart ring. I'll go with this blue one, because blue's my thing. And when I did that, it turned blue. Can change it to orange. Just a few seconds later, it turned orange. Green went green. Pink goes pink. So actually that changes faster than I thought it did. Continue to the app tour. It says Oral-B smart toothbrushes and the Oral-B app revolutionize your brushing experience. Saves the data from your last 30 sessions so you can keep track of progress. This is the really important one for me. Position detection helps you detect and recognize areas that you're cleaning so you don't miss any zones. You can do focused care and other things to help improve your dental routine, all the different things that you can challenge yourself with and whatnot. It's sort of gamifying oral dental care. Cool. And then sign up for an Oral-B account if you want to back everything up to the internet. You can even have them automatically deliver brush heads when your brush head wears out from Amazon. Maybe not quite yet, although it's really cool that that's integrated. It mentions here position detection. Use position detection to help you brush every area. Go for it. To set up your camera on the mirror to begin using it. So maybe I won't be doing this quite yet. Oh, I went out and came back in, and now I'm at a timer screen. It says access activity, dental professionals, and more. Access position detection to customize your routine. Swipe up to expand. Swipe left and right to do more. Swipe up. There's position detection stuff. Left and right. Come over to this little cogwheel over here. You can see it has a timer on it. You can change that timer so it'll do longer or shorter, count up or count down, show you a clock, show you teeth, show you braces, different amounts of sections, 4 or 6, a manual start button, and even toothbrush sound recognition. When a Bluetooth connection is unavailable, it will start a session by detecting the sound of your brush. So I wonder if you could actually use this app with other toothbrushes. Might be worth trying that out. If you swipe over from the other direction, this little hamburger menu, position detection, activity, achievements, Oral-B products, professional guidance, my dental office, connected apps and settings. What apps are there to connect? You can post it to Twitter. Cool. And then under settings, you've got timer or toothbrush handle. The brush handle you can see vibrates and visual. You can see the light flash on your handle whenever it's time to move to the next section. There's toothbrush modes. You can see there are 6 different modes. You've got daily clean, pro clean, sensitive, whitening, massage, and tongue cleaner. Probably never be using that. Daily clean, pro clean, and maybe whitening are the ones that I'll be using. So let me go ahead and just reorganize these. Automatic syncing, smart guide. So this is a pretty smart connected device. There's even a section here on content, the different things you can see while you're brushing your teeth. So you can see the weather, your calendar, news feeds, photos, quotes, photo and video news, and facts to make your 2 minutes of brushing a better experience. And get notifications here about replacing your brush head. I just clicked, it's a brand new brush head, so it says replace it on July 31st. Good to know, good to know. And I actually think at this point it's time for me to go ahead, pick out one of these brush heads and brush my teeth. And it's the next morning, we're in my bathroom, I'm getting ready to brush my teeth, so of course I have my smartphone with me and my brush. Let me go ahead and get this thing installed on the mirror. So we'll just kind of poke it in here like this, push it in place. Seems pretty solid, more solid than the mirror is. And it does say connecting. I hit the bottom button and it says connected to toothbrush. Syncing previous sessions. I'll go ahead and put it up here, angle it up just a little bit. It is easy to put on there, it is easy to angle and everything. And like I said, it does seem like a very solid connection, but I've got my phone in the case just in case. Get some toothpaste, and in theory, we should be ready to go. I never set up the camera though. I've restarted the app here and it says position detection, try position detection. Okay, set up the camera. Set up the camera on your mirror to begin using it. Okay. Allow it to take pictures and video. Sure. Step 1, watch the short video on how to mount it. I've already mounted it. Which hand do you brush with? Left hand. And almost there, align your face with a circle. Continue to calibration. So, align face, angle this down some. My face is now in the circle. Says you're all set up. Let me just try turning it on. Like showing me where I'm hitting and telling me when I press too hard. And I think that's that. It also is giving me a clean tongue tutorial. We're going to get completed on that. Flossing tutorial, we'll complete that. Rinsing tutorial, I probably ought to come back to these things, but I got a little summary. I got a 100, I'm a pro. Brush for 2.5 minutes, which is a little longer than I normally would because my normal toothbrush does 2 minutes exactly. There were 3 seconds where I was doing too much pressure. Good stuff. Now the one thing I will say I noticed about this, whenever I was brushing the sections, I thought that it was going to be showing me I'm on the outside, I'm on the top, I'm on the back. But instead, it was just showing me a section and how long I had been on that section. So I was going back and forth, and it wasn't really changing anything other than just decreasing a timer. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it did make me focus more on the individual sections and on making sure to reach every area and stay there long enough to get all the teeth. So my teeth do feel nice and clean. Doesn't really feel that much different. I think I may need to change the brush head. This one just, it doesn't do it for me. It's not very big. But so far, I do like it. I like the fact that I can connect it up to the phone and sync things. Anyway, let's go back to the main camera for my initial impressions. And you know what? I think to go ahead and wrap this video up, I'm going to answer the question that I believe 90% of the comments are going to be. Jordan, why would you pay $150 for a toothbrush? Is it worth that? And I'm going to say that it's probably not. It's probably not for most people. What does this give you that a $30 toothbrush or a $20 toothbrush will not? It gives you the app connectivity, and really that's only useful when you're learning to brush your teeth and learning what areas to hit. It does supposedly also light up if you're brushing too hard. It's sort of a training tool, if you will. Do you need a little help, a little guidance with your toothbrushing experience? There are definitely cheaper alternatives out there, even in Oral-B's own line. You don't have to buy the one that has the smartphone connected case. You don't have to buy the one that has the app connectivity, but these are things that are options, and I decided to go for it myself. If you decide to go for it yourself, I'll put a link to where you can find it down below. I've seen some good deals and some coupons out there on Amazon for other ones, so I'll put some links to several of them down there so you can just check them out. Take care of your teeth. That's the one thing I can really impart here. I didn't take particularly good care of my teeth up until, well, after I got married, and I regret it completely. So I've been doing my best over the last 13 to 14 years to really focus on good dental health, and you should as well. So thank you guys as always for watching. Again, links to everything down below. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. If you thought this was weird or off the wall or something, you just didn't like it, hit thumbs down, that's fine. But subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified whenever I put out these new videos, see what else I happen to be working on, and I'll see you again next time.